Howdy folks, welcome back. Well, we got the freeze dryer. In the last video you saw we got it all set up on the table. Today we're gonna get it all put together, get it all hooked up, get the oil in the compressor. We're gonna do a test run on it. They recommend you do a test run on it, make sure everything's working. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do the new car smell run on it. They recommend that you run a batch through of actually white bread, and supposedly this takes the new car smell out of it. And that way you don't get any of that metally taste or any of that stuff on there. That's what they recommend. I've watched videos of other YouTubers doing this, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the new car smell out of it so we can fire it up. I think I saw where there's a place that's got fresh strawberries that have come in from California. That might be our first run. Don't know yet. Let's get her done. Alright, the first thing we need to do is get this vacuum pump, get some oil in it. Just going to take the top off. This is a diffuser, a demister. And what we want to do, we want to come up halfway here. So they sent us our oil, and we're going to carefully fill this. I've got a little bitty funnel. This is kind of like watching paint dry, I think. I can see it coming up. A guy with good eyes could hit that hole without that funnel. It may take this whole 750 millimeters that they've got in here, milliliters, 25 ounces. That might be what this is. I didn't check that. They just said get it up halfway to the line. I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be this whole .25-ounce bottle. There it is. Now we're getting there. Well, we went a little bit over. Not very much though. Alright, there's our oil in there. Let's get everything else hooked up. Alright, next we're going to hook our hose up. And you can see these got O-rings in them. You don't have to put anything on them. One hooked up to the unit. I've got this pretty simple. Hand tightened. Pretty simple. Alright, we've got that hooked up. Let's hook up the back side. Alright, on the back side of our unit, we've got our on and off switch. We've got our place for our power cord to go in. They've given us that. Plugs in right there. We can get it back there. That goes in there. Our vacuum pump plugs in right here. And we're about ready to rock and roll. I should have had those ties off there before. There's our pump. We'll tie all these wires off. And here's our power. We plug into our power. So we're ready to do a test run. Oh, wait a minute. We got one more thing. A very important thing. Hope you can see that. This is your drain for when this defrosts. It sucks all the moisture out of the food that's in there. This is your drain, and it just drains off into a 5-gallon bucket. But unless you want to flood in your floor, you want to be sure to do that. And I'll just take that 5-gallon bucket and put it right down there. So we're ready to go. Let's do it. Focused. We got the screen up. It says press the leaf. And there it is. We've got that. Take you to a function test. Toggle on the freeze by pressing the on off. And there it goes. It kicked on. The condenser kicked on. Close the door. Make sure the door is closed. And the drain valve is closed, which it is. And let it freeze for 30 minutes or more. Then toggle the vacuum and press the vacuum on. So we'll do that. So I'll bring you back in about 30 minutes. Well, as you can see, we started off the tray temperature at 75. We're 14 and about 15 minutes in, and the tray temperature has dropped 20 degrees. It's 55. So I'll keep you posted. Alright, we're 33 minutes in. It says to now turn the vacuum on. Notice the tray temperature is at 21 degrees. The pressure has to be below 500. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see how it sounds with the vacuum on. Oh man, that ain't bad at all. Alright, we're going to suck it down and vacuum it down. And what that's doing, what that'll do eventually, it'll freeze it, and then it'll suck all the moisture out of it, and that's where you get your freeze drying. I'll bring you back in about 30 minutes and we'll see where we're at. Alright, look here. It took less than 10 minutes to drop the pressure below 500 millitors. I'm going to have to do some research on that and find out what that is. mTOR. I don't know if it's millitors. It's some kind of measurement. But anyway, we've passed the pressure test. The tray temperature is 15 degrees, so we're cooling, we're freezing. So we're done. It says we can hit done and kick that off. And we can come over here and open this drain valve to let the pressure off. Maybe. Yep. Depressurizing the chamber. That's also your water drain valve too. Sounds like it's off. Let's open the door and see what we got in there. Oh, we got ice in there. Can you see that? Pretty cool. Alright, let's do the new smell test now. And we don't keep bread around here, so I guess I'm going to have to run to the dollar store and gather up a cheap loaf of bread. I'll be back in a minute.